Hello, it is I, Big Papa, or Papa J, and I made a couple changes real quick. One of, I added the pool and the hot tub because I am playing a nobleman, or somebody that used to be a nobleman, so I was a man of status, and I changed my outfit so that I'm not quite so red and blunt. This is a little bit more dark, mysterious. So I like this outfit. I added a weather mod. Hopefully the weather mod doesn't cause me too much issues. And that's about it. Other than this outdoor area that I added to the back of the house, which has a nice little Barbie, a hot tub for bathing and so forth. Anyway, so that's all the changes that I made from yesterday when I announced that I was going to be doing a playthrough with Skyrim. Now, I mentioned the backstory yesterday. For those who don't know the backstory on how I became a vampire necromancer, you can check out that. Close that gate back up. You can check out that video on my YouTube page. So here we go. We are going to make our way down into Helgen, because I was, as I mentioned in my storyline, or at least I think I did, this guy here is the one who turned me into a necromancer vampire. He's a necromancer, and I was talking to him, and I told him the story about how my wife and family were slaughtered, and we entered into a blood pact, and he transferred me into a necromancer or vampire. Again, you can catch all of that in a little under 10 minute, the backstory that I posted yesterday. Now I plan on going live again tonight around 6 o'clock. I want to do up in the top corner, top left corner, I added the clock that I wanted to add. I remember I mentioned that to you guys, that I wanted to add the clock. So the number that's right dead in the center, that's game time, and in the 1319 that you see right now, that is real time. Anyways, so I plan on also going live at 6 o'clock because I want to do Fallout 4. Now, I won't be doing Fallout 4 and Skyrim both every day, but this is Sunday, this is the weekend, so I will do both games today. But during the week, I'll probably be swapping back and forth one or the other. So we are making our way up to Helgen, because when I was in the inn, I was in Riverwood a couple nights ago, and I heard rumors that something happened to Helgen. We don't know what happened. But we heard rumors that something happened in Helgen, or was going down in Helgen. I think it has to do with the Civil War. And so I decided to investigate. So that's what I'm doing today. I am investigating Helgen. There's a bloody dragon. There's a bloody dragon. There are lots of dragons in Skyrim. It is a dragon game. In fact, I play, even though I'm not doing the vanilla start, I'm doing an alternate start. I am the Dragonborn, and if I decide to follow the main storyline on that regards, I will find out that I'm the Dragonborn. But for right now, I'm not playing that I'm the Dragonborn. I'm playing a scorned father who has lost his family and he's out for revenge. So I mainly want to do the Civil War side of it, the Civil War, not the Dragonborn side, though they do intertwine with one another, so I will be doing both but my main focus will be on the Civil War, taking my revenge out on the Imperials. But I have to start the main storyline in order to gain access to the Civil War, because depending on who I choose to side with will determine which side of the Civil War I play as, either the Stormcloaks or the Imperials. Now, the Imperials are my mortal enemy, according to my backstory, because they are the ones who slaughtered my family. So that means that ultimately the Stormcloaks are going to be my allies. Now, I do have night vision because I am a vampire, so that will help me see in the dark. Books that I have not read will glow, and once I read them, they will stop glowing. So if I stumble across that same book again throughout my gameplay, I don't have to accidentally read it twice. I do have 226 mods that I'm running. Some of them are quality of life mods, some of them are graphics to make the game a little bit more alive. Let me see. Now I was looking for this other chest, because that has the Helligan key in it. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time in this one particular area because there's really nothing in here. Everything's dead. But I do want to grab what little bit of loot there is down in here. And I'm a bone collector, because as a necromancer I can raise the dead. Like I can raise this guy right here if I wanted to. So let me go to Q and resonate a corpse. Let me put that on a right. So maybe it won't let me res him, or I didn't hold it long enough. Maybe that's what it was. I didn't hold it long enough. The next body I see, I'll try to do, and I'll try to hold it a little bit longer. I may have stopped the spell enchantment. Spells are not instant in this game. Some of them are on timers, and they take a certain amount of time to actually activate. They're not instant. So I'll try it again on the next guy that I stumble across, just to show you what I'm talking about. So let's try this guy. Yeah, see, I just didn't hold it long enough. Now I have a Skeletor minion, but they only last for like 60 seconds. I am hungry, thirsty, but not for water. I'm thirsty for blood. The graphics on this game are killer. And this is not vanilla graphics. I am running, like I said, 226 mods. So some of them are quality of life mods that changes the overall graphics of the game to just make it more aesthetic. Okay, there's a couple more things I want to grab a little bit further down in, but then I'll be coming out and I need to go rescue the guys from the cave that are down around the corner. Torture hood. That has an armor of 15. What do I have? Hold on for a second. Let me see what my hood is. Because I have a hood. Black Maze hood with scarf has an armor of 0. So that one's actually better. That hood is actually better. It gives me an armor of 15. I think I'm gonna swap out my hood. So I'll put on that Torture's hood. And this one I will just drop it. Okay. So now I have a little bit better hood. A little bit better. Okay, and if I find something better still yet, I will swap out again. Now, some books, ooh, novice hood, increases magicka, but it has 0. This one increases magicka, but it has 0. Well, I might be able to disenchant them. We'll see. Now, some books, when you read them, they completely disappear once you read them. Like skill books, once you pick them up and you read them, like that's a Tomb of Spark. See, it completely disappears. You devour the book when you learn it. I forgot to read that journal. But we're all good now. Now, that journal tells me I have to go explore that cave. My zombie died. Because they only last for 60 seconds. Now, that's the ones that I just randomly... The Book of the Dragonborn. I think I'll keep that one. I'll add it to my library. That's just the ones that I just randomly generate. Now, as a necromancer, I'll show you. Let me finish looting this one little general area right here. Most of these books, I just read them and then I'll just put them back down because I don't want to clutter my inventory up. I'm not a pack rat. So I'll just read and put back down because it gives me the XP for looking at it. Okay, now let me go to tab because I did get a level up. And I think I'm going to put that level up on my health. I'm jumping back and forth between magicka and health. Okay, now see right here, destruction. Which if I go over here to conjuring, bone collector. The bone collector, if I go to an altar, there's 4 bone altars throughout the game. I can create skeleton companions that don't die. So they last with me throughout the game. So they don't die unless I dismiss them. Unlike the ones that I res on the fly, they die after 60 seconds. The ones I create at an altar are actual companions that stay with me. Busted my lockpick. If you're catching this on the rebound, on the replay, consider subscribing if you enjoyed the content. I do like to get a little crazy, a little funny, a little loud. I'm not a serious gamer. If you're here looking for speed runs and gaming tricks on how to conquer the game, sorry, wrong channel. If you're here to watch me make a total fool of myself and die 100 times and just enjoy the game with live commissary where I'm talking to you guys throughout the gameplay, you're right at home. Grab yourself a drink, a beer, coffee, whatever it is that you drink. Okay, I'm not going any further. Whatever it is that you drink, and settle in. I welcome you to roast me. Join the live chat. Roast. Make fun of me. I can take it. I'm a big boy. I can take it. That's what makes it all fun. I enjoy it. If you have a idea or a suggestion, I'm all ears. I welcome whatever you have to say. But like I said, if you're here for a serious, hardcore, no BS, show me how to get from point A to point B the fastest, this is not the right channel because I get sidetracked a lot. And that's what makes the game fun. That's what makes it fun, is getting sidetracked and the unexpected. I never use fast travel. If I do use fast travel, it won't be the map fast travel. It'll be a carriage fast travel, something more immersive. I don't like fast travel. I despise it. I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you on that one. I despise fast travel. You never see me using fast travel in Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is the other gameplay that I play, which I mentioned earlier that I'll be doing Fallout 4 probably a live stream at 6 o'clock tonight. I don't normally do 2 live streams in one day, but this is a Sunday and I have nothing to do, so I plan on live streaming twice. Once for Skyrim and then again at 6 o'clock for Fallout 4. During the week, it's one or the other. I'll either do Skyrim or I'll do Fallout 4, but I won't do both during the week. Okay, there's the cave. No, that's not the cave. But, where's my bloody cave? Uh-oh. Let me grab my vampire drain. Because I have a dog. You picked the wrong dude to try to ambush their little pup. Hey, where's my bloody cave? Investigate the cave. I'm walking around and there it is. Okay. There's the cave. Walking around in bloody circles here. Anyways, what I was saying is I live stream Fallout 4 and Skyrim. One or the other. Hardly ever both unless it's like on a weekend. On a weekend I may do both, but during the week it's one or the other. And I never use fast travel. Like I said, that's immersive. In Fallout 4, we're talking post-apocalypse. I mean, I'm surprised I have working electricity. So here I have to make a choice. I can either side with the Imperials, which I'm not going to do, or I can side with the Stormcloaks, which I am going to do, because the Imperials are the ones who slaughtered my family in my backstory. So I'm going to side with him. So, pick up.
Watch what you're doing.
Shut up, or I'll go side with the other guy. You don't believe me? You watch. Nah, I'm gonna side with him. I don't want to side with the Imperial. That'll break my story. I came to see what was going on here. I heard rumors when I was in Riverwood. Am I crazy? Riverwood will burn? Riverwood is fine. I just left there. Well, actually, I left my house because I went back home first. I had to get some supplies, you know. So yes, I will save you. Okay. Yes, I have. Yes, I do. Right here. And I'm only going to give you one. You're not getting all my potions. I might need them. But I'll give you one. There you go, my man. Okay. Up on your feet. Chop, chop. Up, up. Times are wasting. Times are wasting. Up, up. Let's go. Let's go. Walk a little faster. Ah, very good. Okay, so now that I've rescued him and I follow him down into Riverwood, that will start the main story, both main stories. It'll start the Civil War because he'll offer me to join the Stormcloaks, and it'll also start the Dragonborn because I have to report that a dragon destroyed Helgen. So this starts both of the main storylines. Okay, I can put away my flames.
Looks like he's gone for good this time.
And turn off my night
Wait to
vision.
know if anyone else made it out alive.
Turn off
This
my night
place is
vision.
going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough.
Yes.
Better clear out of here.
They're not after
My
me.
sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure
I love these
she'd help you
graphics.
out. It's probably best if we split up.
Major
Wouldn't have made
update
it without
over
your help
vanilla.
today.
Because If you've ever actually seen the vanilla game, it is like,
You know,
for me, dull, dingy, washed out.
You've seen the true face.
The way I've got it modded, it's more of
Anyone will know what the coming of the
ooh, a
dragon
fox.
means.
it's more of a excuse me, it's more vibrant, So join the Stormcloak Rebellion, and that's what I wanted. Like I said, if I would have rescued the other guy, it would have said join the Imperial. And that's what I don't want. I've played
See
both
that ruin up
sides
there?
before.
Bleak Falls Barrow. I never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow of that place. I guess you get used to it.
Because I've got thousands of play hours. I've played both before. And I like the Imperial playthrough. I like it. But that's not the one I want to play. I want to play the Stormcloak. Just because of my storyline that I'm playing.
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Mage, eh? Well, to each his own. It's not for me to judge.
Yeah, I'm playing a mage. Because the mage best suits the Necromancer vampire playthrough. I could have played a sword
Remember,
warrior.
This isn't Stormcloak territory. If we're ahead of the news from Helgen, we should be fine.
But that's not what I wanted. I wanted the magic user. I love playing magic user mages. I love playing vampire builds in general. I've played several vampire builds in Fallout 4. The Sanguinera mods and Daywalker mods where you can move around in the daylight like Blade. Now, in Skyrim, the vampires are daywalkers, so the sun's not going to hurt me. So I can play day or night. I don't have to worry about the sun. It doesn't hurt me because I am a daywalker vampire. And that's just because of the mods that I'm running and using. And I did that because as much as I love playing vampires and necromancers, I don't like having to play just at night. Because I can't come out during the day, because a lot of the game takes place during the day.
Come on. Kurd is probably working at her lumber mill.
What? What is it now, Mother?
Mother, you might want to put some clothes on. Good Lord, she's standing there out in the middle of the boonies, buck naked. She's not wearing any clothes. Senile. I think Mama might be senile. What do you think? She's standing there on the porch yelling at her son that she saw a dragon and she doesn't have any clothes on. Oh, how funny. How funny. I had to cut quickly away from that scene. I might have kids watching this show.
But is it safe for you to be here?
Girder.
We heard that Ulfric had been captured.
Girder, I'm fine. At least now I am.
Unlike Fallout
Are you
4,
hurt?
my
happened?
character is not voiced in
And who's
Skyrim.
this?
It's voiced in
One of
Fallout
your
4, but not
comrades?
Skyrim.
Not a comrade yet, but a friend. I owe him my life, in fact. Is there somewhere we can talk? There's no telling when the news from Helgen will reach the Imperials.
Helgen? Has something happened? You're right. Follow me. Pod, come here a minute. I need your help with something.
What is it, woman? Sven drunk on the job again?
Pod, just come here.
Raylo, what are you doing here? Ha! I'll be right down.
It's awful dark and gloomy for 6 o'clock. Or 4 o'clock. 16 or 14 would be 4 o'clock. It's awful dark and gloomy.
Uncle Raylo, can I see your axe? How many Imperials have you killed? Do you really know Ulfric's Stormcloak?
Hush, Frodnar. This is no...
I will open up night vision so that we can see a little bit better.
Come find us if you see any Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Raylo.
I love that night vision.
Almost.
That's one of the mods. It's called Predator Vision, and there's actually 2 modes to it.
Don't worry.
You have the night vision mode, which is you see here, and you have the Predator Vision mode, which makes all living creatures light up in kind of this reddish It gives it kind of a bluish hue to it. So that's the predator mode. But I normally get used to the night vision.
What's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now.
Leak Falls.
We stopped in Helgen.
I will
this
be
morning.
going up there
I
eventually.
thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give up.
I don't know what's wrong
their
with the
throne.
eyeballs in the
Treason.
game.
We're fighting for
I
your own
can't
people.
figure it out.
All of Skyrim
But I'm just
would
gonna
have seen the
overlook it.
truth.
They all have these white
But
eyes.
then, out of
It's like the
nowhere,
whole
a dragon.
the whole civilization is
I
possessed.
can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon.
I think it's the
We managed to
vampire
slip
mod
away.
that I'm running.
Are we really
For
the
some
first to
reason,
make
it
it to
overwrit
Riverwood?
everybody's eyes,
Nobody
not just
else
the
has come up
vampire
the South
eyes.
Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Raylof's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
Okay, I now have access to her house. I'm gonna take some of her supplies. The food I don't really care about. That meat I'll take. I'll take them 2 silver rings. I might want to sell them. Everything else she can keep.
There is something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Okay, so that is our next journey. Our
we
next
could
journey
count on
is
you.
to
I ought to get back to work before I
travel
miss,
down
but
to Whiterun.
Did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric's Stormcloak. I'll let them into the house and, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean? Good luck, brother. I'll see
Help
you
them
later.
drink.
Don't worry about
That does sound pretty good.
I know
I think
how to
before I
live
go to Stormwind, I think I might... Stormwind. Did I say Stormwind? Stormwind is World of Warcraft. Yes, I played that game too. Not live streaming. I've played just about every game out there. Now, Stormwind is World of Warcraft. Whiterun is what I need for this game. Before I go to Whiterun, I think I'll follow them down because I want to check their house for supplies before I move on any further. What do you think about these graphics? Isn't it pretty cool? Yeah, game doesn't look like vanilla. Not in the least bit. Nice and fresh coat of paint. And I am running under... Right now I got the night vision mod turned on.
The Imperials will fall.
So what I'll probably do is I'll probably sleep. I'll sleep until daylight, and then I'll head out for Stormwind. There I go again. World of Warcraft. I'll head out to Whiterun first thing in the morning because it's almost 6 o'clock game time. I'm gonna go ahead and do a hard save. I like to do hard saves sometimes before I do a cut screen. Just in case something goes bonkers, I can get back into where I was at. Okay. Oh, there's a book I can read. What is it? Olaf and the Dragon. Okay. XP. Every time I read a book, that's XP. There's another book right over here. Okay. I don't think there's anything else. Anything in the chest. 5 gold and it doesn't stay still. Ooh, elk heart. Yes, I'm gonna take that elk heart. Any hearts that I pick up help me with my blood. As a vampire, I can make blood potions because if I'm out and about and I'm unable to feed, well, I can always drink a blood potion, and you get that from the hearts. So any hearts that I find in my travels, either from animals I've killed or that I pick up, I can use to make blood potions. I have, I think, 10 blood potions on me starting out. Okay, that looks like that's about it. If I was playing survival, I'd be picking up more of the food. But even in not survival, just in normal gameplay, restores 15 points of health. Having food like that does work. Okay, so let's go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna sleep till tomorrow morning, so 12 hours. Now when I wake up, I'm probably gonna be blood starved a little bit. Ooh, not 21. 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't want a full 24 hours. 12 hours. That put me about 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm probably gonna have to drink one of my blood potions, because I'm probably going to be blood starved after 12 hours of sleep if no blood. But we're going to make our way down to, yeah, see how my screen's all red. You awaken feeling rested. You thirst. A primal urge awakens in your body, because I am...
Ugh! Been tending your hounds? You smell like a wet dog.
How rude! I smell like a wet dog. Okay, I smell like a wet dog. Okay, I guess I need to take a bath. You do have to take a bath in this game. One of the mods that I'm running is called Blood and Dirt, or Dirt and Blood. I can't remember. It has to do with blood and dirt, which means you do have to take a bath, and NPCs have to take a bath too. So I think it's still bloody dark. Even though it's 6:30 in the morning, the sun isn't quite up yet. That's a vampire hunter. That's the Dawn Guard. They don't know I'm a vampire, but the Dawn Guard hunts vampires. I will be having confirmation with them in future. Not yet, but in the future I'll be having confirmation with them. Okay, let's go take us a bath, because she said I stunk. Also, I need to drink me a blood potion because I am a little bit deprived at the moment. Okay, my vampiric charm returns, but I'm gonna come down here into the water and I'm gonna take a bath. Now don't worry, it won't strip me down completely naked. The females it does, but I'm not playing a female. Okay, wash and rinse. Here we go. So, gonna take me a bath because she said I stink and I'm dirty. Swimming will also clean you. If you swim, it'll clean you, and I think a good heavy rainstorm might clean you, but I know swimming does. I believe a heavy rainstorm will clean you too, or you can just take a bath normally, and that is something you have to do because of that mod that I got installed. But I like it because again, it's a little bit more realistic. You have to maintain hygiene, because if you don't maintain, there's a book. If you don't maintain hygiene, they will comment that you stink, like she said. She said I stink like a wet dog. Okay. So I took a bath. I'm nice and clean and fresh again. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and close my night vision because the sun's just starting to come up. It's 7 o'clock in the morning and the sun is starting to creep up over. Let's go ahead and do a hard save before I move out to let's move out and let's see if I can make my way down to I don't want to go up to Bleak Falls Barrel yet. It's up that way. That path right there to the left. That leads up there, but I don't want to do that yet. I want to, because I want to make my way down here and get help for Riverwood, so that the guards will come and help protect Riverwood. Now we got some guards roaming around. We have the Dawn Guard. Hello, Mr. Buck. Yep. Ooh, I think I'll res me a dog. I have a dog companion temporary. A temporary dog companion. He only lasts for like 60 seconds, but I do have a dog companion. I need to get to the altar. Once I make my way, I don't know where the dog is. Oh well. Once I make my way to the altar, I can raise a skeleton that'll be a more permanent companion. And the NPCs in the game will comment. If I come rolling through town with skeletons and draggers following behind me, the NPCs will comment. They don't like it. In fact, they might harass me, throw me in jail. The guards might say, I'm disturbing the peace, and throw me in jail. Looks like they got themselves a prisoner. I wonder if those are the ones who killed my family. I will be seeking my revenge in due process. I will be getting my revenge on the Imperials after I join the Imperial Army, or not the Imperial, the Stormcloaks, after I join them. But that'll be on down the line. I'm also going to be hooking up with Sorana for the Dawn Guard vampire playthrough, because I will be doing that as well. I will be doing Sorana because I'm playing that I am a new vampire, new blood. So, because the Necromancer outside of my mansion, outside of my manor, is who turned me into a vampire Necromancer. So I'm new. So I will be hooking up with Sorana, who is a vampire of royal blood. And she will be, will become my companion in life. And eventually maybe my future wife. And I can adopt kids in this game. For those who don't know, I can adopt kids, which I might adopt a child and a son. I can have 2 kids. There's actually a mod called adoption. I don't know the exact details of it. We're coming into town. Right one. But there's actually a mod, an adoption mod, where you can have like unlimited kids. But I'm not running that. In vanilla, I can have 2, and that's good enough. You have to own a house, and your house has to have beds, which mine does, because I set it up from the start when I set the game up that I was a family man, a married family man who lost his family. So I do have the beds and everything. If I go here to escape, under system, no, general, is it general stats? Yeah, under general stats. Houses own 1. And so I do have a house that I do own, and I can own multiple houses. I mean, I can own a house here in, look at all the refugees, people put out by the war. I can own a house here in Whiterun too. I keep wanting to say Stormwind, but Stormwind is World of Warcraft.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I'm here on official business. I have news about the dragons.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
That's perfectly fine. Keep an eye on me. I don't care. Okay, let's go up into Whiterun. So I'll be tinkering around here in Whiterun for a little bit before I venture any further. I forgot to hit save, and I usually like to save before I enter into a cutscene, but I forgot to. There's another mod that I want to install that does make saving a lot easier. You can hotkey so that I don't have to manually save. I can just hit my hotkey and save that way. And I'll probably end up installing that one after I get done with today's episode. Hello. Lots of interesting people. Hey, let's go to the general goods store for a minute. I want to check and see if he has something. Let's see if he has. There's an amulet that you can get and other items that helps with light.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
You would? You would sell your sister? Look at all these books. I'm sure wish I could figure out what's wrong with the eyeballs. I don't know what's wrong with it, and I'm not gonna risk messing up my play, because right now the game plays, and I don't want to take a chance on messing it up. So, needless to say, I won't be doing that. Let me see. I'll just deal with the eyeballs. Child's doll. I don't have any kids at the moment, so I won't be picking that up. Not yet. I will later, after I actually get me some kids, but that's way on down the line. Necklace of minor sneaking. Necklace of magic resistance. Novice rose of 0 armor. I need to enchant my armor, so wing of minor health. He's got some tunes. If it has an eyeball beside it, it means I already know it. So I already know zombie and fury. I already know those. Thief's backpack. Nice backpacks if I wanted a backpack. Okay. He doesn't have what I'm looking for.
Do come back.
Oh, I will. Not today, but I will. Okay, let's make our way up to Dragon's Reach. Go let them know that there's a dragon on the loose. Man, is it bloody dark.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest
for
qualities.
sale. Oh, crafted by the best.
Yeah. Don't need night vision. It's just dark, but if I turn on night vision, it makes it too bright. See Lucy here? I can adopt her. She's one of the ones I can adopt. Not yet, but she is one of the ones I can adopt. And I can send her to Lakeview, to my manor. But I'm not going to do that yet. But she is one of the children that I can adopt. And there's another boy up on the northern part of the map that I like. But there's tons and tons of children in this game that you can adopt. Lucy is one of the ones I usually always pick up. I can also get married in this game, so I can remarry. Which I can marry Serena,
My lord.
if I want. Now in vanilla you can't marry her, but I'm running a mod called Extended Dialogue, which makes her marry.
Who's this
What's
then?
So I
the
can
meaning
marry
of
her
this
if I want to.
interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
I have news from hell again.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Thank you. That's his house, Carl. I have a house, Carl, And there's another house card that I'll get. But I won't send her to my house in Lakeview. I'm actually probably end up purchasing a house here in Whiterun, and I'll let her live there. The dragon destroyed Helgen.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps? Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
This is why I didn't do Bleak Falls Barrow yet, because I like to pick up the quest from here. Now I could have.
So angry, I can hardly stand it. Father promised me a new dress day scout.
A little spoiled kid.
It takes a while to make a dress dragon. You have to be patient.
I could have went ahead and done it, and then it would automatically fast forward this quest. But I like to follow the sequence a little bit better.
Dragon Project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
I can do that. What does this have to do with the dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons.
You have to
Where
think
had they gone all
the
those
box.
years ago? And where were they coming from?
So, what do you need me to do?
I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt it's stored in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Ah. So I'm looking for a map. You said it's made out of stone? So what can you tell me about this place?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords. Perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know this tablet is there?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Okay. Very well. Are you the only wizard?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Yeah, I can probably do that. I might want to see what she has for sale.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
That's not an insult, dude. I offered to do a favor and you insult me? Okay. Tell me about this dragon war.
I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords.
Interesting. So were all the dragons killed?
Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach.
Interesting. Okay. I think that'll be all for now.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna disenchant anything that I have.
I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
I'm gonna disenchant that novice hood. Because once I disenchant an item, I learn that ability and then I can apply it to other items. Ooh, look at all them books that I gotta read. I'll be going in a minute, but first I'm gonna stop off and do a little reading. Because that's XP. I'm not gonna pick them up, I just wanna read them. And that might give me a quest. Sometimes when you read a book, it'll give you a quest. The book. Now, I've read just about all these in prior playthroughs, but I'm not going to sit there and... See, that just gave me a quest. I'm not going to sit here and read all these today, because this would be about a 4-hour video just on reading books. And there's other locations in Dragon's Reach where there's other books, but again, I'm not going to go through all of them. I don't want this. There's another one, Investigate the Ruins. I just want to do this particular shelf because I know from prior experience that it'll give me a couple quests to add to my quest line. So that's, but I don't remember exactly which ones they are. Plus, I'm getting all the XP from each one of these books. And early XP early in the game is very important. A lot of people like to export or take advantage of glitches and loopholes in the game. I don't do that. I like to earn my XP honestly by actual fighting, reading books, stuff like that. It's like in Fallout 4. There's the one where people take a shelf.
Oh,
and
I thought you were already on your way.
I'm going, hush, dude. There's more books over there. And there's more books over there, but we'll hold off on them for right now. But there's ways to cheat the system. Glitches where you can gain XP, and I don't like doing that. I'd never do that. So reading books, if it gives me XP, yeah, I'll do it. I'll take the time to do it, because that's a legit way of earning XP. Killing stuff is a legit way. Building 10 million shells, pasting them on the wall is not. That is outright plumb stupid. I mean, let's get technically. If you're going to do that to gain XP, there's a faster way to do it. Hit the tabble T, bring up the thing, hit player set level 10. Boom, we're done. I mean, if you're gonna do it, do it by console. Don't sit there and build 10,000 shells. That's just so stupid. My opinion. My opinion. Not going up there. So what I need to do is I actually need to make my way back to Stormwind. Not Stormwind. There we go again. Go to Warcraft. Riverwood. Make my way back to Riverwood. But I need to turn this in to this lady.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
I got something for you.
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
It is? I don't think that's my problem. But I have some frost salts for you.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice.
What are they? Potion, brief invisibility, enhanced stamina, illusion. Okay. I might be able to use them.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Hey, you mind if I read your books here? You got 3 books. You mind if I read them? You do? Okay. Thank you. The Ice Wrath. I mainly just read the titles. A Dream of Sovngarde. And what's this last one? The Ferment. Okay. Thank you. I enjoyed reading your books. Bye-bye. Okay, I gotta level up. Now, you see this house right here in front of me? This house right here.
Again got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Oh. I'll come back to that house for a second. See this mission board? There's bulletin boards throughout the game too, and I can get quests and stuff off of them. That's mods. That's not vanilla. Those are extra mods that I got installed. But this right here, this Free Breeze Home, I can buy this house, and I will end up eventually buying it so that I have a house in the country, my country home, and then I'll have my city house. This will be my city home for when I'm in Whiterun. So I will eventually buy that. These guards are on their way to Riverwood. These are the ones that the Jarl is sending to Riverwood. So they're on their way down. Now, the only fast travel that I will utilize would be by horse and carriage. But it means I have to make my way to an inn. And once I make my way to an inn, then or a major city, then I can climb onto a carriage and fast travel that way. So I will do that. But just hitting the map like this and then it's coming up here, like I could, because there's Riverwood, I could click and hit fast travel. That I will not be doing. Fast travel to Riverwood, no. That I would not be doing. I would not be doing that kind of fast travel. But if I'm at a carriage or an inn, then the main carriages that are just sitting out and about, they do not fast travel to the little small towns, but the inns do. These main carriages, there's one coming up right there. See him right there in front of me. These just take you to the capital strongholds. So these are the main, each hold, this will take you, these guys here will take you to each hold, but they won't, there's the guards, but they won't take you to the small ones. Only the inns will take you to the small one. And my personal carriage at Lakeview will take me to the, every little small town. Do 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 do. I'm following these guards because these guards are on their way to Riverwood, and that's where I'm heading. I'm heading to Riverwood so I can jump up into Bleak Falls Barrows. Now I'm running a mod that overhauls Bleak Falls Barrel, so it's not vanilla. It is massive. I've got several mods that overhaul certain points of interest in the game that just makes them massive and more expanded. Bleak Falls Barrel just happens to be one of them. It's on that mountain right there. That mountain straight ahead. That's where I'm eventually going to be heading. That mountain right there. Ah, got a bandit or something. Bad mistake, dude. That was a high elf. I'm gonna steal his junk. I'm gonna steal his bones to make my skeletons in the future. The rest of your junk you can keep. Now I could have two more guards. I could have tried to subdue him and then drank his blood, but you don't want to do that in public because that would cause a bounty. These guards running by, they see me do that, it will cause me to get into hot water. So as a vampire, you have to be seductive. You can't just be randomly drinking people's blood. Now, I am running a mod called Decay. Immersive Decay Cycle. So see how this dog is starting to look a little bit more decayed? And that will deteriorate more and more and more. Eventually, he'll just turn into a pile of bones. In vanilla, they just stay there forever. And I like that mod because they actually eventually turn into a pile of bones. Just like in real life. Okay, there's Riverwood. So we're not going to Riverwood. We actually want to make our way up to Bleak Falls Barrel. But I keep saying barrel. Bleak Falls Barrel. We're going to make our way up there. Now, I don't mind using my seductive, which I might do that. Let me bookmark it. I don't mind using it if I'm in an isolated area. Well, even if there are witnesses, I'm gonna end up taking them out anyways. But I don't want to take out the guards because that'll make me hostile towards Whiterun. But these bandits, if I run into any bandits along the route up here, I can go ahead and do that, and it won't be no big deal because there won't be any witnesses left.
It's a bad time to get lost, friend.
I'm not lost. Trust me, I'm not lost. But you're fixing to be my dinner feed. Now, unfortunately,
Go ahead, try and fight back.
I can also feed lethal if I wanted to.
Kill you.
Okay, now I just feed on him, but if I wanted to, I could feed again, or I could feed until he actually.
This is a surprise.
Until he actually dies, because sometimes you can feed until it's lethal and it kills them. But there we go. So as a vampire, every time I feed, I gain vampire points. Ooh, some meat. So I'll gain points vampire points, and that'll move me up in different levels. And each level, I unlock better perks. So I don't mind feeding if I'm out here in though it's isolated and nobody can witness me doing it. Gold. Another potion. I don't care about the helmet. Oh, righty. Now, before I go any further, it would be to my best interest to do a save, so I don't have to go through all this again. So I will do a hard save before, because I'm not actually in Bleak Falls yet. That's just a little small guard tower. That's Bleak Falls right there. And I've got something there and something there. So let's do a hard save, so I don't have to go through all that again. Look at the bloody storm. I think this might go down to Whiterun. This might lead down towards Whiterun. But I'm not going down towards Whiterun. I want to come up into Bleak Falls, up this way. Bleak Falls, Burrow discovered. One, two, three, four. Oh, holy cow! Look at this place is overran with.
Damn you! Split your.
Anybody else? That's right, I'm a vampire. I can zap you with my blood magic. I love playing vampires, just blood magic. Now I have other magic too, but the blood magic is the most powerful. I mean, I could change over to lightning or fire, ice, stuff like that. I could change over, but the blood magic is more powerful. Okay, let's go check our loot real quick before we go any further. Make sure I don't miss something. Yep, 25 gold. Don't want to miss that. Don't want to miss the bones or the lockpicks. The armor I don't care about. Let me see. Yeah, there's two. There's two of them here. That's what I thought. Yeah, there's two of them here. I definitely want these bones, because these bones is how I'll eventually get my companion, my Skeletor companions. Wow, these guys had some good loot on them. A brown hood. No, thank you. They got some good loot though. 25 a pop. Rib cage, a left hand. Okay, is that it? Okay, now let me see. I had one guy over here, right? Yeah, one guy over here. Did I loot him yet? No, okay. Hip bone. Pick up these bones. Oh, there's actually something I want to open over here. I always forget it. I don't see it. There's usually a little chest that you can open, but I don't see it. No biggie. Okay. Let's make our way inside. This is a dungeon. This is a pretty massive dungeon. The vanilla version of this dungeon is kind of small. The vanilla version is small. But this is modded, like I said, so it expands on it considerably. So we will hit a save. Yeah, I need to reinstall that save mod. Under survival controls, I don't think it had save and load, but it doesn't have a setting for auto saving. Yeah, it doesn't have a setting for auto saving. Okay, so there is a mod that I have to download. And this is my vampire mod. Anywho. Yeah, I see weakness to sunlight by default is set to disabled. I can make myself weakness to sunlight if I wanted to. But anyways. Okay. Enough of that. Here we go. Bleak Falls Barrow. This will probably be where I end this episode, is after I complete this. After I complete it, then I can. Oh, I got to do my level ups before I go any further. I got but 1 or 2 level ups. Okay. Oops, wrong button. So let me do my level ups real quick first. I want to add health. And I have 3 perk points that I can spend. Destruction. I need to do fire destruction. That way I can, instead of doing blood drain, I think I'm going to change over to fire, because I need to level this up to level 20. Now, my vampire blood destruction counts in this tree, but it does, for some reason you don't really get XP when you use it. But I want that destruction dual cast. And I want to make these spells a little bit stronger. Now, let me see. Let's go to light armor. No, light armor. Come on, spin around over here. Light armor, not archery. Light armor right here. I want light armor because that's what I'm wearing. I'm wearing light armor. Don't care about Iron Fist. What was that one? I wonder, mosquito? What is that? You take 10% less attack damage from enemies with full health if wearing all light armor. That might not be bad. I am wearing all light armor. Okay, now my sneak. I do want to go into sneak because I like doing the sneak. As a vampire, vampires are sneaky. Vampires are sneaky, so I like that sneak. Okay, and I think that's all of my points at the moment. Turn on my night vision so I can see up in this place. Lots of bandits up in here. A grogger. Come on. Move. Don't get stopped there. Boo Boo, my cat, decided he wanted to get stopped right in front of me. I couldn't see what I was doing.
I want my share from that claw.
Just shut it. Keep an eye on.
Oh yeah, I said I wanted to change over to fire so that I can gain XP because I want to upgrade my destruction to the next level. So let's go to Q. Let me see. Go to tab, magic, my destruction spells. I have spark. And I'll put spark and flame. Spark and flame. Ooh, gold. Iron greatsword. A torch. Don't need it, but I'll pick it up. Dark in here, even though I have my night vision on. I turn my night vision off and it's total black. I can't see squat. So even in night vision, the lighting is terrible. Uh-oh. Something's bugging out over there. Something is bugging out. Okay, I may have to uninstall that mod because that's bugging out and that's not right. Let me try something. I'm gonna save, new save. Okay, I'm gonna quit and come right back in. If it doesn't fix it, then I'm going to end this live stream right here, and it just means I'm not going to be able to run the expanded, this one. I'll have to exit all the way out to before I come up in here. So let's jump back in real quick and see if it fixed it. If it didn't fix it, you can see how it's bugging out. Some mods do that for some reason. And they may have conflict with another mod, and sometimes you have to just uninstall and just can't play it, or troubleshoot to figure out what mods play good with and which mods don't play good. I don't want to go through the problem of troubleshooting. For me, it's just easier just to delete that mod than it is to try and troubleshoot and figure out which mod's causing the issue. Now, like I said, sometimes just doing a reload sometimes will fix it. Sometimes just doing a reload will fix it. But if it doesn't, then I will be ending this live stream and I will be uninstalling that mod. We'll still do this area, but we just won't do it with the expansion. Okay, let's hit continue and see what happens. I'm hoping just by reloading that it fixed it, but if it didn't, then that's no big deal. That is no big deal whatsoever. Come on, load up for Big Papa. No, it didn't fix it. Okay, so enough said. I will exit out. Let me get my way back to the entrance. And I will be taking that expansion mod back off of here. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes. That's the tricky thing about modern games, is sometimes mods work, sometimes they don't. I've used this mod before in the past and it's always worked fine, but there may be a patch that I've just forgot to download. A lot of times that's what it is. It's just a patch that you forget to download. So I'm not going to exit all the way out of this area. I'm going to exit back over to that tower where I killed them people at earlier. And then instead of ending the live stream, I'm going to actually bring you along with me into my mod and load order. So I give kind of a behind the scenes on modding. Okay, so let me see. Here are these people right here. So we'll find out if this fixes it or not. Okay, so what I'm gonna do from right here, I'm gonna go ahead and hit a save, hard save. Okay. Now let's jump all the way out of the game back to my desktop. Bring you on a little behind the scenes of modding for those who don't know. Yes, quick to the desktop. Okay, so I'm gonna jump into Vortex. That's my mod. A lot of people like the other one. I personally don't. It's just me. I personally don't like the other one. Yes, it may cause a lot of the headaches, but I just absolutely bloody can't stand the damn thing. Let's just be honest. I bloody can't stand the damn thing. I like Vortex. I can do almost everything in Vortex that they do in the other one. I can do almost everything. If I need to make a mod load towards the end, I can. I can do all that stuff. I can go into mod rules and change things. Okay, so here's my mods that I'm running. I'm running 227 mods. Now, Bleak Falls Barrel is the one that I want to take off. Right there, Bleak Falls Barrel overhaul. So I'm just going to hit remove, delete, remove. And that takes it off. Okay. Let it deploy. So it's going to deploy my mods, deploy everything. Very good. Now, what I like to do is, especially if I'm making changes, taking or removing or adding a mod, what I like to do is I like to go into my plugins after it gets done. Did the collection work for you? Yes, it did. Okay, master missing. So what master is missing? The Bleak Falls overall. Okay, that's deluxe. since I don't have the overhaul, I don't need deluxe anymore. And that's what I was fixing to tell you, that I like to go into the plugins and make sure that they are correct. Since I'm not running that overhaul, I can disable deluxe. Now, Lux, for those who don't know, is a lighting mod. So it does lighting. So I'm going to disable, and then I'm just going to go ahead and ghost that so that it doesn't show up. Because Lux is one of the last mods that one of the last things that I install. So Bleak Falls overhaul patch. Now that actually may be a mod down here too. Let me double check under the Lux. Oh yeah, Bleak Falls overhaul patch. So I can actually go ahead and just remove that. Don't have to ghost it. I can just actually remove it. Okay, very good. That takes care of that. Now if I come back up here to let that deploy again. I'm going to jump back into the game because I'm going to see if that actually fixed it. I'll bring you guys along for the journey. See if that actually fixed it. But let this deploy again. Hey, come on. There we go. Checking archives. Perfect. Okay, let's go back into plugins and clear. Yeah. Disabled. Nothing's disabled. It still says ghosted on these three, but that's no big deal. Okay, clear. Okay, let's make sure we have a sort. And close this down. Let's jump back into the game. And let's just out of curiosity, let's see if it fixed it. Let's see. And this is how you mod a game. So behind the scenes look at modding. I get my mods from Nexus, which everybody does. Even if you use Wobblejack. A lot of people use Wobblejack. I don't like Wobblejack. Again, personal preference. Nothing against Wobblejack. I just personally don't like them. So if I can't do it just simple with Vortex and Nexus, then I don't need it. Because Wobblejack's just too much of a pain in the behind to try to maintain and keep set up and running. And again, that's just my personal preference. I hear other YouTubers who absolutely praise and love it. Good for you. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. I'm not that big. Okay, yes. So it's showing that this is not in here anymore. Continue loading. Yes. Yes, I know I know I uninstalled it. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so let's let this load up. And let's go back into Bleak Falls and let's see if that fixed it. Now, because I uninstalled the overhaul, it's going to put it back to vanilla. With Bleak Falls by itself is kind of short. It's not that big of a dungeon. I like running the overhauls because it gives more gameplay. It expands everything a lot more. Okay, let's go back up there and let's go check it out and see if that fixed it. If you notice, it's not down there anymore. Remember there was another entrance down there? That is now been removed. It's not down there anymore. Because that was part of the expansion. There won't be as many bandits neither. A lot of the bandits are going to be gone.
Time to get lost, friend. Gonna die for that.
Okay, I can do regular magic too. I can do regular magic too. I like doing the blood magic, but regular magic is also just fine. Any other bandits? Is that it? Just the one? Okay, now that I've uninstalled that, that's still missing over here. So I say, now that I've uninstalled that, let's see if that is still missing. Okay, time to go in and see what it looks like on the inside. Let's do another save. And let's see what it looks like on the inside. See if it fixed that clipping issue that I had just a second ago. I love modern games. It's a challenge, but it's fun. It's like a hobby. And I do it even if nobody watches. Like, nobody is logged in. I have 0 viewers right now. But that is perfectly fine. Because I play for the fun of it. I love, see, all these people are dead that I killed already. And voila, the game is now fixed. Oh no, it ain't. Bloody, it's still messed up. Okay, I may have to do something else. And I may have to, off camera, reload the game, uninstall, reinstall to fix it, because that mod may have corrupted a file. So I may have to, off camera, get back to where I am. So I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of Bleak Falls, and I will end this live stream. I will get everything straightened out, get everything fixed. I may have to, like I said, uninstall and reinstall. And get back to this point in time where I am right now. Rest I can do, no big deal, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'll just do it off camera, which means I probably won't live stream Fallout 4 tonight. But with that being said, this is Papa J, and I'm out of here.